I'm Ilya Marchenko.
I'm Dennis Kudla.
I'm Jesper de Jong.
I'm Henry Laxon.
I am Francisco Cerundolo, and you are listening to the Gametolovepodcast. Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to semifinals Saturday. Yeah, semifinals Saturday. So confusing because I'm here in Vancouver, where it's the exact same time zone as Indian Wells, making it 1:45 p.m. in the afternoon. This match was supposed to begin at 1 p.m., but the women's doubles final went to a third set. Well, it went to a after a couple sets, they do a 10-point super tiebreak. So it went to a super tiebreak, and the Czech players win that one. So, yeah, we're getting started a little bit late, but the reason I was confused is because we have so many viewers from so many different places. If you are in, I think, Europe or beyond, it's getting close to midnight-ish, or maybe not. I guess England is what? They're 8 hours ahead, so around 9:45 there. But yeah, that was where my confusion comes from. Anyways, we've got Frances Tiafoe, the American, already at his best result here in Indian Wells versus the man who's been on an 18-match winning streak, 3 straight titles coming in. Where were they? Rotterdam, Doha, Dubai, and now he is just 1 match away from a 4th consecutive final. The last player to do that, to make 4 consecutive finals in 4 straight tournaments, was Goran Ivanisevic in 1996, I believe. So, yeah. So this matchup is going to be interesting. Tiafoe's, since last year, since making his semifinal run to the U.S. Open, he's been pretty impressive. He's had some big wins. Let me let you know who he beat on his way to this one. Where are we at here? Yeah. So Tiafoe, he took out, this can't be right. Oh, I guess not updated. Anyways, Tiafoe, he has taken out Giron. He has taken out Kubler. He has taken out Tabilo. He has taken out former champion Cam Norrie. And also, he just took out another former champion, Taylor Fritz. Taylor Fritz, who just was knocked down from 5 in the world to number 10 after this result here. Medvedev just been absolutely on fire. His last loss was in Australia at the Australian Open to Seb Korda. Since then, he's reeled off 18 straight. Of note, he's beaten Davidovich Fokina twice. He's beaten Felix Auger-Aliassime. He's beaten Sinner. He's beaten Auger-Aliassime twice. He's beaten Murray. He's taken out Novak Djokovic. He's taken out Rublev. And also took out Zverev in a crazy match where he saved 15 break points. So we're going to get to some predictions, folks. Then I'm going to say hi to everyone in the chat. And then we will get this match started. It's about to get started anyways. Here we go. Predictions, y'all. Let me know what you think is going to happen right after this. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and say the streak will get to 19. I did predict a Medi Alcaraz final when I was doing my bracket before the tournament, so I'm sticking with my guns. I think Tiafoe is going to have the crowd on his side. It's going to help him get a set, but I think in the end it will be Medi. That's me. Let me know what you think, and let me quickly run. Oh, man, we got a lot of people in here already. We got Sunkit saying, hi, guys. Can't wait for 2 great matches today. Hopefully all 4 players deliver. I completely hope for the same thing, Sunkit, and thanks for joining us, buddy. We got, by the way, Sunkit is the leader on the top tipper, $170. Thank you to Sunkit. Really appreciate your donations, and it looks like you and MJ are just a little neck-and-neck battle here. We got KC Francis. What you do to me, Tiafoe. Yeah, that's that song from our boy JG. It's actually a hilarious song. I love it. Great serve out wide from Frances Tiafoe, and it's lobbed up. Francis meets it at the net and just dinks it into the open space, and he is at 40 love. So great start here for the Americano. All right, what else we got? We got Puzzle Hub Gaming saying, whoops. Saying what's up? Hey, we got our first game to love. Tiafoe with a very quick and strong hold there. Nicely done, Mr. Tiafoe. right. Oh, our girl Kathy M is getting nails done. Be there soon. We are waiting for you, Kathy. Whenever you show up will be the perfect time. Lamberto, now I'm on the correct account. Attaboy. I don't know. You're on a different one. Oh, maybe you were on the Twitch or something. Neil Friedman, hi again from South Africa. Hope the Octopus gets to another final. All right. So we got one fan of Medi here. I fear TIAFOE is in for another beat down. Medi just looks too strong right now. That's kind of why I'm having the same feeling there. Zupan Zupa saying when the download starts. Oh, okay, that was from before there. We got Lamberto saying Covey saying also I don't like TIAFOE personally. Let's go Medvedev. I didn't know you know him personally. I'm just kidding. I'm being silly. Lamberto is 9:44. It's actually 9:50 now because this is a couple minutes ago. We got Snehil, hi Covey, and everyone. Welcome, Snehil. I believe you had Sinner for the final. So good luck to you later on, my friend, with your guess. Goran, good stat, Covey. You're very welcome, my friend. Goran, like you said, he's a little pithy like you are. And I don't mean that, of course. I know that you're not going to take offense. I just love your word usage. And when you mentioned that the other day, TIAFOE didn't beat Fritz. You're right. He didn't beat Fritz. That was my bad. I looked at the wrong. Yeah, sorry. He took out Giron, Kubler, Tabilo, TIAFOE. Sorry, the Fritz was from Acapulco. He actually lost to Fritz in Acapulco. So yeah, my bad there. Apologies on the misspeak. I was reading the wrong line in this little chart. Sinner beat Fritz. Yes, that's what it was. It was a 3-setter, and it was a good one. TIAFOE in 3 sets, says Sunkit. Yeah, he did lose to Fritz. I was actually no TIAFOE. It wasn't the last time they played was in Acapulco, just on March 2nd it was. So yeah, very recently. And we got Michael saying hello, Medvedev in 2. Medvedev right now into a nice rally. Backhand, TIAFOE up the line. Backhand, forehand, Medvedev here. Now forehand, TIAFOE goes wide, and it is 40-15 for the Octopus. Manor saying, Covey, welcome, Manor. Great to have you. Ghost saying Medi in 3, 7, 5, 4, 6, 6, 2. So the very specifics. I like that. Manor saying, hey, Ghost. We got Lamb, love. We got M's in the house. Covey, hope you were well. And yes, I fell asleep again last night. Well, you need your sleep. It's necessary, so don't feel bad, but always good to have you when you are around. Ems, love having you in the chat here. Snehil saying Medvedev in 2, hopefully because it's getting late in India and I want to watch Sinner Alcaraz. Funny. All right, so Daniil, the Octopus, Medvedev holds. Nice hold there. So we are all even at 1 apiece on serve very early in set number 1. Manor, I feel so bad from yesterday still, but I just going back home from a great show. Nice. So had a long night, did you? JP in the house. Hey, everyone. Welcome, JP. Sunkit, I just feel this might be TIAFOE's tournament in USA after heartbreak at US Open last year. Yeah, I think that's something to definitely consider. I think people love him. He's got an infectious smile. He loves the game. And so it's easy to cheer for him, especially if he's in your own country. So I could see the crowd helping him, just helping him energy-wise and maybe momentum-wise in certain moments. Got a nice rally going. Backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE to the forehand of Medvedev, cross-court to the forehand of TIAFOE, up the line, Medvedev backhand. He couldn't handle that. He got a piece of it, but it sails away wide of the doubles alley on a lob as TIAFOE was making an approach on that shot. Nicely done. 15 love TIAFOE, and he has yet to surrender a point on serve. Let's see here. Okay. Nice backhand return, Medvedev. And now we got a forehand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev. TIAFOE tries to go up the line again, forehand. This time it's wide, 15 all. We got KC saying, yes, Ankit, I was wondering if TIAFOE had been to a Masters final before, but semifinal at US Open would still be his best result. Yes, that is very true there. Oh no, I'm hearing some stuff here about hope we're all right there, Manor. Sounds like there's some trash talking going on. So hopefully that's all cleared away. Horrible. Hopefully you don't have to endure any more of that. Lamberto saying he has deleted his YouTube and Discord. Thankfully, you'll never see him again. Snehale back onto the topic says Medi 6464 to be specific. And a beautiful ace up the tee from TIAFOE makes it 30 all. So he was under a little pressure there, down 15-30 on serve. But big serve from Big Foe, and nicely done there. Ghost saying that Sinner Fritz match was a good one, much closer than it looks on the score. Sinner is just so good at saving break chances. Yeah, I think he saved 16 against Alcaraz in Umag last year in the final there on clay. Let's see. Boring. Oh, Roman. Oh, that sucks. I just been having him on the streams for the last like week, and it's. I mean, not to sound insensitive to Manor, but it's been pleasant the whole time. He obviously does a lot of betting and stuff like that. But yeah, well, anyways, if we'd rather people be happy and safe here than feeling unsafe or unwelcome. So glad to hear that. Looks like that's behind you, Manor. Sorry you had to deal with that. That's a real bummer. Very surprising too, because like I said, I'd never met Boring before, like on stream. But anyways, silly stuff. Glad it's over. By the way, TIAFOE holds, and nice little. TIAFOE's got a pendant, a necklace pendant that says Big Foe, big, and then a line, and then Foe, all in silver. It looks very dope. So Nike has the worst outfits these days in terms of color combinations, but one thing I will say is TIAFOE pulls it off. TIAFOE can pull off this color that he's doing right now. It's like the strawberry cream. So it's almost like a tanny sort of cream color, and then red that are just kind of squiggles all the way down. And he looks sharp in it. It goes nice with the skin tone. But the one that Fritz was wearing, it was like this pukey green with like yellow extra puke marks. It was just horrible. JP saying not quite 8 a.m. Am I stupid or dedicated? I think you're stupidly dedicated, my friend. That's a good thing. Sadly, the internet has some toxic people. Yeah, I have mentioned a few times that my disdain for the hatred between the fans of the big three on Twitter. I was so shocked to see that there's just like this constant attack. If someone does something good, the other two fan bases are, trying to dump on them. And I'm just like, oh God, toxicity. That's the right word, actually. Toxicness is not a word. We got Ghost. Oh, I think I had an interaction with Boring a few times. It was pleasant enough. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, same with me. That's why it's kind of weird to hear. But sometimes people get heated. Sometimes people like, this person or another. But we don't want any disrespect. Nike's kits are terrible. I agree, says Ghost. Lamberto, I love TIAFOE always wearing the Naomi Osaka shoe line. Mm-hmm. All right, Medi serve is good. Backhand return TIAFOE. Forehand cross-court Medi. TIAFOE gets to it, but the forehand just flubs off of his strings down into the ground. It is 30 love Medi cruising. Tennis Twit saying, I disagree, Covey. I don't like the strawberry cheesecake outfit from Foe. No? Yeah, I think he looks sharp in it. I don't like much of the Nike. Ooh, drop shot attempt from TIAFOE as lands into the net. And so let me just quickly go over it. He's got a white Nike headband. He's got the strawberry and cream colored shirt with like the red kind of squigglies. He's rocking a couple of white wristbands on either wrist, White shorts, white shoes. Got those Osaka shoes that was mentioned by, who was mentioning that? Gosh, I'm forgetting. Anyways. Oh, Lammy. All right, 40 love here. We got a backhand to backhand battle, but TIAFOE tries to go up the line winner, but it's just wide, and it's a game to love this time for Medi. Ghost puke camo green. Yeah, and the thing is, like, look at my hat. It's camo. Camo's my favorite. I love camo hats. I have 2 of them. I love when like ladies wear camo joggers. It like that gets me, folks. You got a lady in camo joggers, it's over. It's over. All right. Oh, by the way, I should put my phone and my watch on do not disturb because we don't want the webcam, aka phone, to freeze. All right, love 15 here as Medi takes point number 1 in game number 5 on the TIAFOE serve. Yeah, it's really sorry to hear that, Manor. He messed up my brain so badly. Hopefully you can put it behind you. That's it sucks to have to go through some of that. I'm sorry, Manor. I'm sorry. Says Ghost. Good news is you'll get to cuddle with Chorich, your beloved husband, and he knows who I am, apparently. Actually, he doesn't. He asked you. I know you were kidding, of course. Ems, Covey, who are you going for in both semis? You know, I picked Medvedev, but I think I would like to see TIAFOE win. I'm still going to stick to my guns, but yeah, I'd like to see TIAFOE win, but I'm going to go with my prediction. The other one, you know who it is, baby. It's Alcaraz. Basically the reason I love Alcaraz is because I love watching him play. So when he loses, he's out of the tournament. I don't get to watch him play. So basically I want him to win for my own selfish reasons, not for his, like, the fact that he will have this record or this this accolades or whatnot. It's because I just want to watch him play more. So yeah, I go Alcaraz. And of course, you know, when it gets to the semis and finals, he has this ability to level up quite a bit. So I'm really excited to see. But so does Sinner. I mean, I'm not going to be sad if either player wins that other one. But yeah, definitely, if you're asking me who I want to win, I want TIAFOE and I want Alcaraz. But I will not be bummed, really, if either don't make it. Although I do really want to see Medvedev and Alcaraz, because I want to see how Alcaraz stacks up to Medvedev, especially when he's playing as well as he did when he became number 1. So there you go, Ems. That was my long-winded response. Manor saying, not gonna lie, TIAFOE is the only guy that can pull off that strawberry cake shirt. Yeah, he definitely he can pull. I did not like what he wore at the Australian Open. That whole the tie-dye, I guess the puke tie-dye that we're kind of calling the Nike stuff. I did not like it at all. But this one, yeah, it pulls off. And it goes nice with the skin tone. Let's see here. Lamberto saying, love the blue from Med in this tournament. Yeah, so we're going to get to Med right now. We got Medi is wearing an all-blue Lacoste shirt. He's got the left, on his left kind of pec, he's got the Lacoste logo, and then he's got green sort of from his shoulders under his armpits, a little just green threads there. By the way, break point now. TIAFOE serving at 30-40. So I should maybe start calling this match. What do you say? We'll get to the rest of Medi's outfit here in a second. So break point, TIAFOE. Good serve. Nice return is a block back. Forehand, TIAFOE inside out. It's a clean winner, and he takes it to deuce. So saves a break point. TIAFOE now has saved already 3 break points in this set. Crazy. So Medi's the one putting pressure on. Still not giving me a good look here. Alcaraz looks all right in pastel colors, I think. Yeah, the hot pink top, definitely, that thing looks rocks. I think it would, if he didn't have the color shorts, it would kind of look, it could look bad. And a beautiful ace out wide. He took a little pace off of it, but he got a great angle. And for Medvedev, who stands way back, he was nowhere near it. Game point Tiafoe. Medvedev, Lacoste line way cleaner than Novak's. I think it's definitely more simple in the sense it's more just solid colors. I think Novak kind of mixes up the colors, but I think he also looks real sharp. And the serve +1 is a forehand inside out with a very nice sharp angle, kind of like what he did with the previous serve ace. He took a little bit off that forehand and then got a nicer angle there. And I think that's a smart strategy with Medvedev standing so far back. Tennis to it, Covey, who is your favorite of the big three? I mean, when I started watching tennis, it was Sampras, and then Sampras became, for me, it went from Sampras to Federer. And so Federer always has a kind of a soft spot in my heart. But to be honest, I've cheered for all of them to get to different milestones. Like I cheered for Roger to win his first French. I cheered for Nadal to beat Roger to win his first was it Wimbledon, after I think they 3 times in a row they met in the finals. So I felt like he deserved that. And then I also, of course, wanted Djokovic to win French Open. So I've kind of cheered for all of them, to be honest. But if you have a gun to my head, I'd say Roger. I just like how artistic he was with it. M saying, I want Medi and I love Sinner, but I want a Carlos Medi final so much. Yeah, that's same here. Same here. Although, like I said, I do, if you're asking who I want to win between Medi and Tiafoe, I just like Tiafoe, and I'm kind of waiting for him to break out. Lamberto, I'm torn versus Yannick. I'm torn for Yannick versus Carlos. Love them both. Nice. Yeah. Either way, it's going to be a good one. Tennis trying to reignite the debate. Snehale, I just want an absolute thrill of a match. Just like the US Open, hopefully. Yeah, same here. That's all I've been hoping. Like I woke up this morning, I'm like, I hope it's like the US Open. Ghost. Medi likes a good start. Yeah, he's been sharp, but Tiafoe's been up to the challenge, saving 3 break points out of 3. So nothing to sneer at there. Lamberto, I was not a fan of Novak's AO kit. That was the kind of real solid blue, almost like Medi. Okay, by the way, Medi. So I had his shirt, the blue with the green stitching. We got white shorts and the blue light blue shoes. So the top is like a typical classic blue, sky blue, and then the shoes are like a light blue, almost turquoisey. And then of course rocking the Technofiber white racket. No wristbands, no headgear for the Russian. All right. Serve is good. Just a block back return up the middle. Now forehand Medvedev into the top part of the net. And it is 15 all. Lenore is saying, does anyone know where TF is Gene? I don't remember seeing last time he wasn't on semifinal live stream. I'm really worried. He was in yesterday. Ben and I did a call yesterday. He was there, so he's kicking around. And he also hits me up on Instagram. He's actually sending me stats or funny little memes or stuff like that, tennis related. So don't worry about our boy Gene. He's doing okay. Lamberto, yeah, not like Gene to miss semifinal on GTL, was thinking the same thing. M's, by the way, first serve here at 30-15 goes into the net. Second serve up the tee is good. And then a short ball return from Tiafoe, and Medvedev goes for a drop shot, and it hits the top of the tape and rolls back towards him. So both of them have now hit the tape on a drop shot, and it's 30 all. Snehale, no, Manor, it's fine. Gene might be busy with something, not to worry. Ghost saying, I was an Agassi guy, but respected Sampras immensely, of course. And I was the same. I also, I actually preferred Agassi's personality. It was more engaging to me. But even though Pete was very kind of robotic, I just loved how big he served, and his second serve. Something about just watching him under pressure serve like 120 on a second serve routinely with ease was just like so magical. Something about the nerves. Another easy hold for Medvedev. So we are tied at 3 on serve, just 21 minutes into this one. Any relevant stats? The breakpoint saved so far, 3 for 3. Tiafoe, that's very significant. Tiafoe a little better on the first serve. percentage, 72-60, but first serve points won is 89 Medi to 77 TIAFOE. Second serve points 167 Medi, 60 TIAFOE. So looking pretty good there, but that first serve points won from Medi is standing out as well. Second serve to start off the game is good. Backhand return Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE off the tape, and lucky bounce for TIAFOE as it lands on Medvedev's side. Very short. Medvedev could not get to it, and it's 15-love American. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also, by the way, Ghost, I saw Agassi at that. Oh, I forgot to look up that tournament in Phoenix. What was it called? I think the men's side was called the Franklin Templeton Classic, and the women's was something else, something related to the princess. But anyways, I saw Agassi. This is when he was married to Graf. And I believe she was retired, but he was still playing, and she was warming him up for a match. So I got to see him warm up. That was pretty cool in the practice courts. Tennis Twit, I want Yannick to win his first Masters 1000, but at the same time, I want to see Carlos versus Medi. Yeah, it seems like a lot of people. Oh, beautiful drop shot from TIAFOE. Makes it 40-love on his +1. Beautifully done. Again, he's doing some smart things here. He's taking pace off for angle because Medvedev is so far back. So that's one good tactic. And the second thing is some drop shots. And that was a very interesting drop shot because the ball landed. He didn't do it like a typical slice motion. He kind of just let it bounce off his racket, but it was still a drop shot. And this was a drop volley at the net for TIAFOE. Medvedev couldn't get to that. So now another game to love TIAFOE, and he's looking really sharp here, folks. Game to love. Let's give him some love. And let's take a listen at some of JG's finest work, folks.
I'm gonna make a whole song called Francis. I'm bringing it out soon. Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo. Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo.
Pretty good stuff there from JG. Ghost saying, I was reviewing the era of the 90s to 2000s, and Jim Courier is really underrated. He was always surprising dudes, and he acquired 4 Grand Slam titles. Yeah, man, he's definitely on the greats list. Cypher 31. He's also a phenomenal commentator and on-court interview. I really love his insights. I learned so much watching him on Tennis TV or other interviews that he does or conducts. Cypher 31, if Medvedev wants to sit so far behind the baseline, then you need a plan to counter that. Seems TIAFOE and Wayne may have tried to come up with a game plan. Yeah, it looks like it, and it's going well, too. Remember, Kyrgios's game plan was serve and volley on him, and that worked. But you have to be able to pull off those shots. Kyrgios was able to. M saying, was watching past Carlos Sinner match today. They're always good. Yeah, they're amazing. It's going to be so much fun. Let's see here. We got someone from Russia, I believe. Not sure what you're saying, but thank you for joining us. Oh, hey, by the way, please do give us a like, give us a subscribe if you're new. There's our target goal, 100,000 in the very top corner in red. Nice first serve, and the return from TIAFOE. Block back, lands on the baseline, and then Medvedev backhand winner to the same side. Wrong footing TIAFOE. 15-love Medvedev. Yeah. So, yeah, too. Please give us a like. We really appreciate it. Let's hit 100. This is a big match, and we have quite a few people in here, about almost 90, which is great. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in, and 37 likes, so that's great. Let's see here. Medvedev, unreturned serve with up 30-love, and then now another serve. Block back return. It was right to the body. TIAFOE blocks it. It lands short, and then Medvedev cross-court forehand winner. Easy peasy, +1. 40-love, real quick for Medvedev. 89-mile-per-hour forehand winner speed on that. And Medvedev's serve is just long here at 40-love. Triple game point. Second serve is good. Backhand return cross court. Backhand slice Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Now Tiafoe with a short ball. Medvedev runs up to it and tries to go up the line and hits Tiafoe's racket and goes wide. So Medvedev holds to love again for the second time. We've had 3 games to love, 1 for Tiafoe and 2 now for Medi. Quick pace here to this match. 4-all, just 27 minutes in. And neither of these players take too much time. I'd say Medvedev's a little quicker when he's on serve, but Tiafoe is not slow. Beautiful serve and volley from Tiafoe. Serves it out wide and then forehands into the open court. So there's another example of a tactic that you can use against someone who's staying so far back. However, you just have to make sure that their return is kind of like a floater. Yeah, if it's just a straight backhand or a straight forehand, you're not going to be able to get to it, get to the net quick enough. Tiafoe surrenders a point here on serve, 15-all. D. Kant saying, would love if Big Foe gets a set. Nature Explorer, Sinner will win. Nature saying, Djokovic again kicked out of USA. Biden getting mad on more. Yeah. JG, go Francis, what you do to me. Tiafoe. Oh, short ball there from Tiafoe. And Medi gets to it, but then his forehand goes long. And it is 30-15 for Big Foe. Go saying, Cypher 31, you might be right about a game plan, and perhaps it includes drop shot tactics too. Yeah, for sure. I think drop shots, taking speed off for angle, and serve and volley. Those are 3 so far that we've seen, and I think they're pretty smart. Backhand here, backhand to backhand. Tiafoe, now Medvedev backhand cross court, and then Tiafoe backhand cross court, Medvedev backhand, Tiafoe backhand, Medvedev up the line, Tiafoe forehand cross court, forehand Medvedev is wide, 40-15 for Tiafoe, giving him double game point. Lee Sage Akeem saying 1 will win 6-4 set. Okay, that is fairly vague, but we'll take it. And Nature Explorer, Medi common, fingers crossed. M's with the octopus, triple octopus emoji. Big Foe is all games and tricks, yet slugging from the baseline won't win. Decant. And game from Tiafoe as the forehand return from Medvedev goes long. So Tiafoe is up 5-4, and now Medi will have to serve to stay in this set.
I'm gonna make a whole song called Francis. I'm bringing it out soon.
Francis, what you do to me? Francis, what you do to me?
The editing on that too, and is really, really good on that button. Let's see. Break time. Lee says it's now or never. Nature saying game to love. Yes, it is. Tiafoe is definitely trying to bring Medi to net. Yeah, Medi definitely. I would say if there's one very obvious advantage for Tiafoe is net game. M's saying, hit the like button, guys, for Covey. Thank you, M's. I really appreciate that. And please, if M's has convinced you, don't be shy. Smash that like button. We're already up to 40. So we've already gone up like 10 in the last little bit. So thank you to everyone. Tennis Twit, does anyone know why they're featuring pink so much during this tournament? No idea, my friend. I think it's they just have to keep thinking of different colors that they haven't kind of used. Perhaps. I'm not sure. But the marketing teams are going pink these days. Maybe because the desert has, I don't know if you ever, I've actually driven from Vancouver down to Arizona where I used to go to university, and driving through Utah and some parts of California, Nevada, they have this the clay or the rock color can be from a deep maroon to a light pink. So maybe it has something to do with the different potential colors of the mountain / deserts. Yeah. Anyways, a very nice backhand slice from TIAFOE. Forehand Medvedev, and TIAFOE with a shank city goes off the side of his racket directly upwards. We got to hit that button. Okay, Medi first serve into the net. Cypher 31. It seems to have taken some time, but I feel the coaching relationship between Francis and Wayne is starting to gel. Nice. Second serve is good, and backhand return was an easy one, but he goes long, does TIAFOE. 30 love Medvedev. No pressure yet here at all. Hit the leg. Oh, this is pressure on Medi. Break means gone here. Yeah, but he's no pressure. Not facing any. It's now TIAFOE backhand there into the top part of the net, and it's 40 love Medvedev. Hit the like button for Gobi, says Ghost. I like it. I like it. I think so. First set is best chance for a tiebreaker, in my opinion. Okay, here we go. Forehand Medi off of and then slice from TIAFOE, and then a forehand inside out Medi winner. And there you have it, folks. 5-all, game to love for the third time Medvedev. Okay, we're into this game. Nice serve out wide and a little overhead from TIAFOE to finish off the point after a defensive lob from Medi. 15 love TIAFOE. I'm a Sun Devil, Jerry. I'm from Arizona. I went to Arizona State. I want Arizona dollars. Yeah, I did go to Arizona State. I am a grad, Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. They're featuring Pink because she's coming up and she's going to get this party started. I think she was actually at this tournament. They showed her doing some like exhibition stuff with some of the players. Ooh, the second shot from TIAFOE there goes into the net. It was a routine backhand into the middle part of the net. 15-all as he goes to wipe his brow at the towel. Sophia Chen, I think she did promo work with the team earlier. Yeah, there you go. You took the words out of my mouth. Sorry, I meant Pink the artist. Oh, I thought you meant the color because they have pink flowers. I don't know if you could see like lining the court. There's like pink, couple of long flower stands, or what are they called? Flower beds. And yeah, they're pink flowers there. All right, second serve, 15-all. We're getting close to business time, folks. Oh, and it's a double fault. So TIAFOE now under a little bit of pressure, 15-30. Lee Sage does not want a tiebreak. No tiebreak, please. 7-5-5-7. So you want either. JP said, my sister got Wayne's signature at Oz Open. Very dope. All right, serve up the middle. Return is forehand up the middle. And then TIAFOE with a ripper of a forehand into the corner. Medvedev tries to get that back. It's a defensive lob forehand, and it's wide. So TIAFOE brings it back to level, taking off a little bit of the pressure. Ems, Gary, where are you? We're approaching a tiebreak. Yeah. Nice. JP, he might be making a pizza. Medvedev is pure trance, says Nature Explorer. Nice one about Pink. There we go. I love the Medi Octopus graphics. Yeah, they're pretty sweet. Buttons are awesome, man. I have some friends who, they're not the biggest tennis fans, but they support me. So they watch the streams and they say, my favorite thing is those buttons. Because sometimes I don't even know who, what the player looks like. And I was like, that's the brilliant thing that Ben and JG did, is that so players who don't know what the player, people who don't know the players look like will have a look there. Now we got a backhand to backhand going. Backhand slice TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev up the middle, backhand slice TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE into the net. That was a rather long backhand to backhand rally, and it sets up break point number 4 of the set. It is 30-40 now. TIAFOE is serving down a break, and Medvedev has a chance here once again for the 4th time. So far, TIAFOE's been perfect when facing break points. I'm a dork. I think we all are in our own way. Yeah, I'd say you're both right there. Cypher is saying F. And it's a serve and volley from TIAFOE. Now they're both at the net. TIAFOE with a volley that goes to the feet of Medvedev, and he scoops it past TIAFOE and gets the break. Wow. And I think Medvedev is apologizing. I want to see the replay on that because everything happened so fast because TIAFOE comes in for the serve and volley, but the return, it dipped over the net. So he had to do a half volley instead of a regular volley. And then Medvedev hit one shot. Okay, here we go. So serve is good. Return, bounces, half volley. Now Medvedev's up, goes right at TIAFOE, backhand. Oh, okay. And then the second shot actually went off the tape as it was passing. I didn't notice that. So it was actually on the actual winning forehand there. It goes a little bit off the tape. So the backhand from Medi into the backhand volley of TIAFOE, then forehand Medi off the tape and then lands in. Break for Medvedev. So as they were walking to their benches, they had to cross each other at the end of the net. And jokingly, TIAFOE took a ball and threw it at Medi for hitting the net there. So the good sportsmanship. They're just joking around, but it was kind of funny to see. And he actually hit him with it, but it was super light. It wasn't in any way like antagonistic. 43 likes. You guys are killing it. Thank you. We got over 100 people in here. So hey, if you're new here, please, if you feel so inclined, let me know where you're from. I know it can be a little nerve-wracking to comment for the first time, might be a little shy, but hey, we're always happy to communicate. So yeah, do please give us some comments and questions for me if you'd like, and I'll do my best to answer them. All right, we got a good rally going. We got a forehand Medi up the line after some cross court, and then a backhand TIAFOE goes into the top part of the net, trying to return that ball from where it came from up the line, but didn't work. And so Medvedev, 15-love. He's serving for the set at 6-5, up a break. First serve is wide at 15-love. Here comes a second. Suwon is in the house. Second serve is good. Backhand return. TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand slice TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand slice TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE. All cross court here, folks. Backhand slice TIAFOE lands on the baseline, up the line, backhand from Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE up the line. And then another forehand Medvedev, another forehand off the baseline from TIAFOE, and then forehand Medvedev up the line, and then a backhand slice TIAFOE into the net. A great rally from both players. Ball hit the baseline once each, actually. Very, very close. But a 24-shot rally there. So Medvedev is up 30-love, just 2 points away from the first set. Suwon Lam, hey, Covey, hi, GTL fam. Great to have you, SWL. As always, man, thanks for joining us. I was wondering where you were at. M saying, I love how awkward Medi is as a player. He's in his own class. Yeah, he's got a very unique personality, and I love it. Serve +1, backhand return, cross-court Medi. It wasn't a winner, but TIAFOE's backhand was into the net. So we have a triple set point. He has just been cruising on his serve since like his second service game. First serve is long here. Gene, they were wondering where you're at. And Gene is in the house saying hi, Cubby, and everyone. Hello, Gene. All right, now Tiafoe with an inside-out forehand just long of the baseline, and Medvedev holds, consolidates, and takes the first set 7-5. Way to go, Medi. Tennis Twit. I'm from London, Covey. I like your vibe. Oh, nice. I was once freestyling and I said something. I said, I bring the flavor or something. And I said something. And I said, I rhymed butter chicken with London, England. And there was like these people from London who just like went mental. There was like 6 of them in this bar that I was free. It was like an open mic and they just went crazy. It was awesome. So when you said London, for some reason, it reminded me of that moment. We got Kovica Simovic. Bravo, Daniele. So it looks like a Medi fan there. Welcome. Thank you, Kovilka. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So go saying Daniil Medvedev is hella smart. He plays chess competitively and he turned down scholarships for engineering programs in Russia. Damn. Did not know that. Not surprised. I mean, a little bit, but Jimmy M's med is quality. But yeah, that's I guess it makes sense. He is a very sharp guy. This match can be over soon, methinks, says M's, which will make it good for you there, M. So you won't be up too late watching our boy Carlitos. Tennis Twit, 3 of those shots were out. I don't trust these electronic line calls. Yeah, there were some really close calls. Very close calls. Jean Huenapi saying set point. That was a second ago, of course. But welcome, Jean. Really great to have you. Thank you for commenting. Went to the dentist, said Suwan Lim with the shutter emoji. Jimmy saying Medi in 3. How's your face doing, Suwan? My cousin got his one of his wisdom teeth pulled. My cousin / roommate. And his face is all swollen. Poor guy. GG, his fitness has always been a concern, says Gene, talking about Tiafoe, because GG says Tiafoe looks gassed. Is fitness a concern? I think he's in the best shape of his life, but he's not in Medi shape. That's totally different. We got Manor, some love for Suwan. Lammy, hi Suwan. All right, folks, Tiafoe kicking off set number 2, down a set. First serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand Tiafoe. Backhand Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Cross court forehand Medvedev. Now forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev to the backhand Tiafoe up the line. Forehand Medvedev. Cross court. Forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev. The angle's getting sharper. Oh, but they brought it back. Now backhand. Backhand slice from Tiafoe. Backhand slice back Medvedev. Backhand drop shot from Tiafoe. Lands bounces too high. Medvedev with a volley, and then Tiafoe gets to that, tries to pass him a second time. This time Medvedev forehand volley into the open court and takes the first point of set number 2. What a nice point. So after that drop shot, Medvedev had a forehand. Tiafoe tried to pass him backhand cross court. And then Tiafoe. And then Medvedev hits a backhand. Again, short. Tiafoe runs up to it, tries to go forehand cross court, but Medvedev cuts that off. So really nice rally. Both players there. Ghost. Medi speaks French? Okay, I didn't know that. I speak French. Come on, man. It's all good. It's a Canadian thing. That's actually very impressive. That he's had time to be a chess master. I think he plays an instrument, they said, in one of these ATP, maybe just for a little bit when he was younger. But yeah, impressive guy. Lamberto, who is covering Carlos versus Yannick, Covey? I believe it's JG and Ben. Not 100% sure, but I feel like, yeah, it's got to be them. So yeah. Like I said, I bet everything that it is. I don't know because I haven't asked, they haven't told me, but I'm 99% sure it's going to be. And Tiafoe with a beautiful serve. Again, out wide, taking a little bit of pace off, but getting an increased angle. And Medi being so far back, couldn't get to it. And actually might not have been an ace. I don't know if he actually got an end of his racket on it. But either way, it was an unreturned serve. And now 15-30 Tiafoe. So he gets back in after a little bit of a hole early in this first game of set number 2. First serve at 15:30 goes long. Here comes the second. Toss is up. Serve is good. Backhand return. Cross court. Backhand Tiafoe. Back to the cross court there. Again, backhand Medi. Backhand Tiafoe. Now forehand Medi. Forehand Tiafoe. Backhand Medi. Forehand Tiafoe. Backhand Medvedev. Backhand Tiafoe. Backhand cross court. Medvedev. Backhand slice Tiafoe. Backhand Medvedev. Backhand Tiafoe. Backhand slice Tiafoe. Backhand Medvedev, and backhand Tiafoe goes into the net, and it's double break point here now for Medvedev real early. So as Ems was saying, it's going to be over shortly, methinks. Well, it looks like you might be right, especially if Medvedev gets this one of the next 2 points, because he has been absolutely crushing it on his service games. Just so you know, here in the first set, he gave up 1 point in his first game, game to love in his second service game, gave up 2 points in his third service game to love in his fourth service game to love in his fifth service game to love in his sixth service game. So he has just been crushing it. All right, we got a backhand to the forehand of Medi now, inside out, backhand slice Tiafoe, and forehand Medvedev cross court, forehand Tiafoe, backhand slice Medvedev, inside out forehand, nice angle Tiafoe. Medvedev gets to that with the backhand. Now Tiafoe with the backhand up the line, and then Medvedev got a beautiful running forehand winner up the line. Wow, if you're watching, definitely check the replay. That was a beautiful shot, and it was also a break point. Wowzers, that was a crazy forehand on the run. Okay, so it goes cross court, inside out. Oh gosh, yeah, it was an inside out forehand from Tiafoe on the sharp angle that I mentioned, and then Medvedev goes cross court to the backhand of Tiafoe. He goes up the line, and then Medvedev running across, and oh my god, it bounced on the outside of the line. So yeah, Tiafoe goes up the line, and then Medvedev meets it, literally running directly sideways, and then smacks the ball, and it's kind of going out, but bounces right on the outside of the line. So 1-love Medvedev, and he's up an early break and a set here. First serve is a let, so we got another first coming. Tennis Twit saying this match is over. Gene saying Tiafoe's fitness still. Oh, I think you mentioned that before. Gobi not happy about Tiafoe losing, right? Gobi just going crazy. Actually, my cousin / roommate and his buddy just showed up. So Tiafoe has a thick ass though, says Manor. Alberto says, wow. And yes, I'm paying attention to the right things and the left things, it looks like. All right, backhand from Medi, cross court, and then backhand Tiafoe up the line is just a hair wide. Medvedev now quickly again, 30-love. So yeah, did you guys hear the stats that I was saying? 1, 2, 3. 3 straight games to love, and then he's only given up 3 other points. So just killing it right now. Medvedev, I mean, he's looking like Isner or Kyrgios or something. Another serve unreturned into the court. It just goes wide. So Tiafoe is just not looking sharp right now. Maybe he's just gotten a little discouraged. Medvedev now triple game point, trying to get yet another game to love. He'll have to do it with a second serve, though, because the first one goes into the net. Second serve is good. Backhand return cross court from Tiafoe. Backhand Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev. Backhand Tiafoe into the net. And it's yet another, the 4th game to love hold for Medvedev. Or is it the 5th? Crazy. All right, so Medvedev is cruising up a set and a break. The American is just walking in cement, it looks like. Hope the other match goes longer than this, says Ems. First serve from TIAFOE off the tape and long. Ghost saying, yeah, this is probably over. Sorry to have to say that, but Francis just doesn't have any weapons against Medi. I thought the backhand might. He was playing smart. I mean, up until 5-all, it was a really, really good match. Although Medi was kind of sneakily getting stronger and stronger on serve. Medvedev just getting everything in right now. Forehand cross court, forehand from TIAFOE. Great angle, forehand Medvedev. Now backhand slice TIAFOE. Backhand drop shot Medvedev. TIAFOE gets to it, goes across. Medvedev reaches it and then just pushes it into the open side. And yeah, TIAFOE physically laboring. I think he might be gassed, like Ghost was saying, like Gene was saying, is a little bit of a concern. Medvedev is just not a concern. You mix that with his 6'6" lankiness. He gets to every ball, and he's smart enough to not try and just rip winners, partly because he doesn't have as big of a, like, say, forehand as like Sinner or Alcaraz. His backhand is very, very good. But it's not like bullet good. Like, it's not like the Djokovic backhand, you know, where he's like just ripping. Oh, beautiful serve and volley from TIAFOE there. So after dropping the first point on his serve, it is now 15-all. That volley was beautiful, very sharp. Just punched it down, and it was just quick. I like that. All right, 15-all TIAFOE here. Serving. First serve is good. Forehand return, Medvedev. And the serve and volley, he does a drop volley. Or sorry, a half volley does TIAFOE. So again, TIAFOE ends up taking the point, but he's coming in to do the serve and volley, but Medvedev is not letting him volley it out of the air because the returns are dipping right after the net, forcing TIAFOE to do these half volleys, which have a high bounce. Medvedev actually got to that ball, but then kind of just unforced error. But I think you got to choose when you're doing your serve and volley. This time it worked. He got to volley another serve and volley here, and he volleyed it before it hits the ground, and then makes Medi chase it down, and Medi goes wide. So 40-15, looking a little bit better, but I would not say gaining momentum or anything for TIAFOE. Nice serve up the middle. Medvedev with a backhand desperation shot goes way wide of the alleys, and TIAFOE's on the board. 1-2, still down a set here in set number 2. I think Medi does. Actually, no, not right now. Can't give Medi a button when TIAFOE's just won a game. That just wouldn't be right. Gene saying Medi is on fire right now. Lamberto cannot wait to visit the festival crazy country Brazil. Yeah, I still haven't gotten there yet. I got to get there. He can't. I'm about to boogie out of here in a bit, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like could be a quick one. 51 likes, folks. About 100 people in here. So thank you. We got half of y'all giving us likes and loves. Really, really appreciate it. If you can help us get to 100, would love that. Sophia here saying, Sue, I was just in Korea, at least in Seoul. I thought everyone had great English. Definitely worth a visit. Tennis Twit saying, I'm really enjoying this commentary. Are you guys tennis commentators, fans, or both? I mean, I am a commentator, but thank you, by the way, Tennis Twit. I really appreciate the kind words. There are a lot of people in the chat that have insane amounts of. Oh, speaking of Pink, Pink is they're zoomed in on her, and she actually stood up and did a little shimmy, nice little dance. So a little free concert from Pink, and then there's a lady in pink right after they put up. But yeah, there's a lot of people in here who have a very deep knowledge of tennis. So yeah, you'll definitely learn some stuff here. Lamberto saying Tennis Twit, neither. We're a tennis family. I mean, of course, I'm a commentator, but I love doing that. But I also love chatting with you guys. So here you go, Medi. First serve is good. Return up the middle, +1 inside out, forehand up the line. So it's 15 love. Medvedev has won 17 out of 18 of his first serve points. And he's, oh my God, he's only dropped 3 points on his serve in the entire match. It is crazy. 31 serves he's made. Oh, serve is good out wide. And then TIAFOE steps in on the second serve, tries to go up the line. Winner had it, but just wide. It bounced just wide. So it's just not going for him, as they show Mr. Bill Gates again. Controversial once again figure in the world and in tennis. Here we go. Second serve, Medi at 30 love. TIAFOE return up the middle. Backhand Medi back to where TIAFOE just was, and TIAFOE doesn't even go for it. Medi up 40 to love, and just, I mean, I've never seen such a dominant serve performance against such a decent opponent this late into a match. Ace out wide, and that's his 5th game to love service game, guys. 5th. One minute and 6 second game. 4 points. Easy peasy. Okay, here we go. 1-3 down a break, and TIAFOE serves volley, and the volley, oh my goodness, goes very wide, like twice as wide as the alley, or more. And it's love 15. TIAFOE looks out of sorts here, folks. Out of sorts. Ghost saying, seriously, Foe's body language is not good. Hey, Suwan, are you... Great food, healthy too. Most talking to Sophia. Backhand into the net from TIAFOE. Now the crowd is quiet. It's funny, right when I said that, now they're trying to wake TIAFOE up. He's down love 30 here. I think it's already over, but if he loses the next 2 points, it's definitely over, because Medvedev looks bulletproof on his serve, like seriously bulletproof. This is never seen anything like this from Medvedev. I've seen similar runs, but not what is it, 6, 7, 8 service games, 5 games to love. And the second serve, backhand Medi goes into the net. 15-30 on the TIAFOE serve. So Suwan, someone was asking on a stream a couple days ago where you're from, and I thought Singapore, but you're in Korea. Is that correct? I think that's what you're saying here. I'd have to go look. Oh, King Adjust in the house. Oh my goodness, Medvedev just rips a forehand cross court as TIAFOE made a beautiful approach shot. So it goes serve, volley, and then Medvedev just rips a forehand cross court that lands right on or just inside the line. And another couple of break points. 15-40. First serve now into the net. Here comes the second serve. D Cat saying Swiatek lost. Haha, missed that. Yeah, she's kind of looked like TIAFOE is looking right now. Just was under the gun. More so from the beginning than TIAFOE has been, though. TIAFOE with a volley now. He's at the net. Backhand Medi, another volley. Third volley, and the third one is a winner. Nicely done, TIAFOE. That was a fun little point. Let's see. I gotta scroll down here. Let's see here. Suwon. Okay, Korea. I don't know why. I think it was like MJ was asking, or someone said he's from New York, and I said no, I think he's in Singapore. But you're in Korea. I actually did know that, but there's someone there's someone here from Singapore. I keep forgetting who it is. Ghost. They have these kimchi dumplings in Seoul that I'm told are mainly for tourists, but I'll be damned if they aren't some of the best I've ever eaten. Nice. Can't go wrong with a good dumpling. Beautiful serve up the tee, and then the volley into the forehand side. And then Medvedev, from the forehand side of TIAFOE, Medvedev had a backhand, and it goes long. there was a lob attempt, or it was kind of a defensive shot. So a couple of break points saved for TIAFOE here, saving some face. And it's deuce. We are at deuce. Manor, good night, loves. Good night, Covey. I have work in 7 hours. All right, Manor, great to see you in the chat here. Have a good one. Get some rest. And yeah, I guess you won't be watching the next match. But everyone else, do stay tuned. Game to Love. We are showing the next match. Obviously, this one's not over yet. But another serve and volley. Now the serve and volley strategy is working because he's not just coming in willy-nilly, just saying I'm coming in. He's coming in when he's pushing Medvedev out wide now, rather than just saying I'm stubbornly going to do it. Because even if that's your game plan, you still got to pick the right moment. First serve here at advantage TIAFOE is into, sorry, it's wide. And here comes a second serve. Game point TIAFOE. Big foe. Serve is good to the backhand of Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev into the net, and TIAFOE holds for 2-3. So that was an important hold, keeps them within touching distance, still down a set and a break, but yeah. He acquitted himself nicely there under some pressure down double break. So I think it's time to give him a little button love.
I'm gonna make a whole song called Francis. I'm bringing it out soon.
Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo. Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo.
M saying, Nature, you literally say the same things every time, get some new material, but then accidentally wrote sane, and then was like, no, same. I definitely don't think it's sane. Yeah, little trolling. I think Nature likes to do this. Always mentions Nadal will retire with injury drama. Funny stuff. Tennis twit saying, don't wish that on Rafa. Nature, Rafa, want Rafa to get number 15. Yeah, Nature's, I think he's being a little facetious, as always. Hope to see you all on Sunday, says Manor, for championship men's final and women's final, I believe. Yeah, both of them. Gosh, that's going to be some crazy tennis. This match is definitely not holding up to the billing, but hopefully the next one does, and the two finals, whatever they may be. Okay. Alex BG1, commiserations for Big Foe, but Medvedev's streak will continue for a while. Okay. Medi serving here at 3-2, up a break in the second set. Second serve here is good. Forehand return is cross court. Forehand Medi, forehand TIAFOE, forehand Medi, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand slice TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE into the net. Another very lengthy rally. That must have been upwards of 20 shots. That one didn't have as much drama. Some of their other longer rallies had some direction changes, drop shots, things like that. Yeah. All right, first serve from Daniil wide. Second serve here, 15 love. Nice return from TIAFOE. He stepped in on that one. Now backhand tries to pass. Backhand Medi tries to pass TIAFOE, who made his way to the net, but TIAFOE cuts that off and goes forehand volley up the line for a winner. And he's got a little jump in his step here, does TIAFOE. So we just witnessed Medvedev give up only his 4th point on serve. Yes, 4th point in this, his 9th service game. 9 service games. He's given up 4 points when you include that one. Now we got a backhand to backhand, backhand Medi, backhand TIAFOE, Backhand slice Medvedev. And forehand inside out TIAFOE. Medvedev gets a racket on it, but doesn't make it over. And now TIAFOE, again, he's got a little energy here, a little jump in his step. Kind of feel like there's a momentum shift happening. That was really huge that he saved those 2 break points when he was down 15-40 in the last service game, or else he would have been down 4-1. So ace now for Medvedev, though. He's like, I got to stop this momentum. I don't want this train to get off its rails here. So it's 30 all. Beautiful serve out wide. Max is in the house. Hey, Covey and everyone. Welcome, Max. Great to have you, as always. Nice serve, Medvedev. Block back return, TIAFOE. Now, forehand, Medi. Backhand, TIAFOE is long. So Medvedev now 40-30 game point. So he squashed any momentum, or so far has, in this game. That TIAFOE had kind of, he was starting to get the ball rolling for a second. I was starting to think, like, are we in for a match here? Still could be, but here we go. Second serve now. Medvedev still game point. Backhand return, cross court, TIAFOE. He steps in, so he started walking in after the toss, so to kind of almost like a sneak attack by Roger type of thing. He comes in and makes contact with that ball very much inside the baseline. All right. Serve at deuce is good. Now drop shot from Medvedev. Redrop from TIAFOE. Medvedev with a cross court. He gets to that. Wow, impressive. And it goes off of TIAFOE's racket and out. And so Medvedev with the advantage. But wow, I thought TIAFOE was going to win the point off the redrop. So drop on the +1 for Medi, and then redrop from TIAFOE, and then Medi gets to it. And yeah, off TIAFOE's racket. So game point again, Medvedev advantage. And wow, that serve looked long, but it was in. Now we got a backhand off the tape from TIAFOE, and then backhand Medvedev goes wide, back to deuce, not out of it yet. Peaches, afternoon, Covey and GTL fam. What up, Peaches? Snehale, Covey, what do you think about the Iga rib injury? I honestly didn't notice any ailment whatsoever. I watched the whole match. I called that one with Ben. So, I mean, again, I don't know how someone's feeling internally, but she didn't look like she was unable to serve or unable to hit a backhand or a forehand. TIAFOE here with a backhand winner and sets up break point. So he could be level here. First break point that he's seeing for the entire match. No, sorry, it's the second. My bad. First in this set. Wait, no, hold on. Is that right? First set, Medi. And then backhand return from TIAFOE lands in the alley. So back to deuce here. This is a long game compared to the games that Medvedev has been serving up. This is 5 minutes and 20 seconds already. First serve is good. Return up the middle is long, and it's advantage Medvedev. You get the sense that this is becoming a really big moment in this match. I wonder. Okay, Medvedev serving. Game point again. Serve is up in the tape. Second serve coming up. God, he just goes so fast. Here we go. Oh, a little bit of wind, actually. I think he's waiting for the wind. You can see his shirt and his shorts are really kind of wafting. Yeah, I think he was waiting for the wind, and then he got a double fault there. He doesn't typically wait that long. I'm pretty sure it was the wind. Yeah, the wind looks like it's really picking up here. So a couple of double faults in this match, one from each player. And a serve out wide, ace from Medi. So every time he seems like he's under pressure, he pulls out a one swing point. So advantage here again, Medi. Let's see. And a serve to the backhand, and the backhand from TIAFOE goes into the net. So Medvedev with an important hold there. I feel like that was very important. So it is 4-2 now. Medvedev's TIAFOE will serve next, down a set and a break. Looking a little bit better, though. So, yeah, Snehal, you're asking about that. Tennis Twit saying Iga getting a lot of hate on Twitter, sadly, after mentioning her rib injury. Yeah, I just didn't notice anything whatsoever. You know, like when Rafa was hurt at Wimbledon, you could tell, like, he's like, oh, I can't serve. You know, same with Jack Draper against Alcaraz a couple. Wow, beautiful passing forehand from Medvedev as TIAFOE approaches cross court. Wow. So backhand return up the middle. TIAFOE goes inside in forehand, and then Medvedev goes cross court forehand off of that as TIAFOE makes his way to the net. So beautiful running. He's had 2 or 3 beautiful running forehands. Oh, TIAFOE with a great serve. It was one of those up the tee, and it curved away from Medvedev after it bounced. Clean ace. Excuse me, 15 all here. Medvedev's steal score is 47%. Steal score means you win the point if at any time in the point you're at a disadvantageous position. And the tour average is 23, so he's like double the tour average right now. He's stealing points left and right. Forehand battle here, forehand to forehand. Now forehand up the line, TIAFOE, and backhand Medvedev goes wide of the alleyway. And it is 30-15 big foe here in this game. Let's see, where am I? Lamberto, geez, some of these rallies. Yeah, some really, really long ones. M saying, even Tennis Foot, even if she was injured, I think she's a bit of a sore loser, just my opinion. Big foe with another point here. So it looks like he's in a good position to hold and stay within touching distance, serving at 40-15, double game point. Yeah, I definitely find that Iga is I think she's kind of like Michael Jordan in a way, and I'm not comparing her to Michael Jordan, obviously, but I'm saying mentality-wise, where he just like, if I lost, it's because I lost, not you won. And she has that sort of thing. And so I think some people on Twitter were kind of mentioning, oh my goodness. So it was a serve and volley attempt again, but he had to again do a half volley because the ball dipped and it bounced super high. Medvedev had all sorts of time, and he basically ripped the ball directly at TIAFOE, and TIAFOE got it back and ends up winning the point. So Medvedev, he could have just taken a little pace and gone off to either wing, but they say it is the smartest thing to just whip it at your opponent there. Alex BG, putting you in jail, my friend. Definitely. Take a little time out, my friend. If you don't like the commentary, you can mute it. Okay. Kathy saying, hey, home from the salon. Watch match on my phone during process. Look gorgeous. Nice. Peaches saying, hey, Kathy. And M saying, come on, Medi, finish it. Ems wants this match to be over so she can watch Alcaraz and Sinner. Let's see here. Let's see. The only real American that I know, you guys, is Hulk Hogan. So take with that what you will. Let's see here. Go saying, unless you're a descendant of an indigenous group, none of you are real Americans. That is very true. That means you came from somewhere else. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's the case. Actually, it was kind of funny. I was I was with a buddy in the car once, and there was like an American guy driving, and he obviously didn't know the city well, and he kind of, I don't know, it's just like not driving well. And my buddy was like, "Go back to your country," and then I was like, you know what? Americans really never hear that, do they? Okay, first serve out wide, and the return, it goes long from TIAFOE. It is 15-love Medvedev. We got Jahanzeb Ahmad saying, "Can't wait for Alcaraz Sinner." Yeah, stay tuned to the channel. We will be carrying that. I believe Ben and JG are going to do that one. So definitely after this one, jump on to the next stream from GTL, as we will be covering that one. All right, backhand battle here. Backhand Medi, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medi, backhand TIAFOE is a slice. Oh, and it's just wide. I thought it might have dropped on the line, but it did not. So 30-love here for Medvedev. So not as smooth now on his service games as it was before. Big Foe is not on Medi level, says Peaches. Who won the first set? That would be Medvedev. Won it 7-5, my friend. Thank you, Young Mbenga Sima, for the comment. Appreciate that. KC, he is from Maryland. Yeah, it's from Baltimore, I believe. Second serve out wide, forehand TIAFOE goes long again, and Medvedev triple game point, chance for a game to love here, and he is within a point in a game now of the finals. His fourth straight final. Oh, beautiful serve up the tee. No chance, TIAFOE. It's an ace, and it's a game to love. And, yeah. Okay, folks, TIAFOE now serving to stay in the match. He is down 3-5, down a break in a set. And Medvedev is looking to go to his fourth consecutive final in 4 consecutive tournaments. Very, very impressive stuff. All right, backhand return Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev, and TIAFOE makes his way to the net and just dinks a volley, little drop volley into the open space, and a nice point from TIAFOE, 15-love. Let's see. Ghost saying Maryland is a fiction, just like all the states in America as a whole. DC is formerly Powhatan land, the tribe Pocahontas came from. Medvedev gets to a drop shot from TIAFOE. So TIAFOE with a nice little volley. And Medvedev barely gets to it, pushes it up the line as TIAFOE was at the net. So now it's 15-all. Here's TIAFOE serving. First serve into the tape. Okay. Second serve is good. Backhand return. Now forehand TIAFOE is wide. 15-30. And now just 2 points away from the match is Medvedev. If he can break, then the match will be his, folks. So here we go. TIAFOE serving 15-30. Serve is good. Backhand return Medvedev and volley from TIAFOE. And then forehand cross-court winner Medvedev setting up a double match point. Unbelievable that the game plan is backfiring a little bit. He's not doing the serve and volley like he wants to, I believe.
Match point.
Okay. All right, Medvedev. Can you do it? TIAFOE serve is good. Forehand return is a long. Nice leave from TIAFOE as he does another serve and volley, but leaves the ball and lets it go long. Another match.
Match point.
We got, oh, Gary's in the house. Oh, gosh, I'm way behind, aren't I? I'll have to go back in a second, but welcome, Gary. Nice to have you as always. I was wondering where you were. Oh, Tanya and I went to DC for Thanksgiving in 2021. We stayed in France's hometown, Hyattsville, Maryland. Here's Medi. Ooh, there's Tiafoe was at the net. He had a volley and he put a backhand volley into the open space. Medvedev got to it, tried to go up the line, but his forehand went into the top part of the net. So 2 match points have been saved by Tiafoe. We stayed in Francis's hometown, Hyattsville, Maryland, 10 miles or so from DC, not that close to Baltimore. Oh, okay. I guess maybe it's my Canadian brain thinking Maryland equals Baltimore. Let's see here. Second serve here at deuce is good. Forehand return, Medi. Now backhand Tiafoe. Forehand backhand Medi. Now Tiafoe's at the net and makes one volley, but the second shot that he gave Medvedev is a backhand cross-court winner by the Russian, setting up match point numero 3.
Match point.
2 match points have been saved by Tiafoe. Can he do it a third time? We call it a hat trick. Let's see. First serve. Pressure is on, folks. Tosses up, and serve is just wide of the sideline. And a second serve for Medvedev to look at. Serve is good. Backhand return. Now backhand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev. Forehand Tiafoe. Forehand Medvedev is long, and he saves a third. Wow. Unbelievable. Alex BG. Funny, I'm Canadian. And guess what? You just get blocked again. Timeout. I'm not sure why you have to be so negative. We're having a great time here. Beautiful serve and volley. Lands on the sideline. Medvedev tries to go lob, and that is over the head and long. And now Tiafoe, after saving 3 match points, has a game point of his own. Yeah. So just so you know, Alex BG, Canadians are the ones who are insecure. Americans are pretty confident. Okay, here we go. Tiafoe. Serve is long. Here comes a second serve. And serve and volley from Tiafoe. The volley is a beautiful drop volley into the open space, and he holds for 4-5. Now Medvedev will serve it out, but that was a gutsy game from Tiafoe, saving 3 match points. Not easy to do. Let's give him some love.
I'm gonna make a whole song called Francis. I'm bringing it out soon.
Francis, what you do to me? Francis, what you do to me?
Max eating a croissant while watching this. I love croissants. I hope it is delicious. Let's see. We got M saying, Peaches, they'll touch me once and I'll run out screaming. Okay. Kathy saying, I made it into my 60s without any, so this will probably be the only one. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about because I've missed them, but it sounds like a pleasant chat. Ghost, thank you. What did Ghost say? KC, nah, you're just unaware of how you've been propagandized. Ah, okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on in the chat here, guys. A little haywire today, but it's all good. Gary saying, I said this yesterday, Francis is going to steal a really big tournament one of these days if he keeps up the serve and volley strategy. I think he just needs to be smarter with it. He's just going every single time. It's like he's saying, I'm doing it no matter what. Oh, nice little cat and mouse point. So Medi does a drop shot. TIAFOE gets to it, pushes it up the line, but it lands just a hair wide. So it is 15 love Medvedev trying to serve it out. Yeah, multiple combos, Covey. Yeah, exactly. That's a I missed the beginnings of them, so I'm in the dark, but it's all good. First serve goes long / wide, both. And here comes the second. All right, serve is good. Backhand return. Now backhand Medi, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev. Oh, just a hair wide, just as wide as the last shot by TIAFOE, I think. Very, very close looking. So 15 all. They're showing the close call here on the telly. Oh my gosh, that's as close as you could possibly be. I think it was 1 millimeter. Well, whether it's 1 millimeter or a foot, it's still out. Here we go, 15 all. Serve up the tee, backhand chop return. Backhand Medvedev makes his way to the net, and he volleys into the net. So the pressure's on here, and all of a sudden, it's 15-30, and TIAFOE's got the pressure on. When Covey doesn't know what tattoos we're talking about, it all sounds a bit weird. Oh, I think I did read something where you said you're too scared to get one. I didn't post it up, but I was just kind of skimming through trying to figure some stuff out. I've got one tattoo. I was told that when I get one that I'm going to want to get another one, but I never got the itch. Although I have the best idea ever for a second tattoo, which I unfortunately can't tell someone because they'd get it. Here we go. We got Medi with a backhand slice. Now TIAFOE backhand up the line. It's a beauty, but Medvedev gets that. And backhand TIAFOE. Backhand Medi, backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE. And Medvedev goes into the net, trying to go up the line as TIAFOE makes an approach shot and makes his way to the net. So it is now 30-40, and TIAFOE has the break point opportunity. Wow. Peaches saying M's, I know. I sound a bit vulgar. What's your tattoo, Covey? It's actually my name written in Hindi. Oh, it's a double fault from Medvedev, and we're back on serve, folks. TIAFOE looks pretty much dead in the water. Halfway, even you could say 2/3 of the way through this set, and all of a sudden, he's found himself on level terms. So it's 5 all. Will that be enough? The energy of the crowd. Will he have enough juice to push it to a third set? We'll find out here, but nicely done, Francis. I mean, Medi was cruising. The players are kind of wondering what's going on. I'm even questioning a couple of these calls because there's a couple balls that look like they were long from either player. And yeah, this is crazy. So after saving 3 match points now, we're back to level in set number 2. Well done, Francis. At least you're showing a little bit of heart and grit. That's what I was expecting from the beginning. Got there, a little late, but still got there, and might have been just on time. All right, nice little rally. Forehand Medvedev, forehand TIAFOE off the tape, and bounces back on his side, and it's love 15. Lamberto, oh my God, no, he's had 3 match points. Uh-oh, Gigi. Covey, send Gigi a pic of Gobi. He's going to get a tattoo of her. All right. I can do that. I got Gary and I, we're in touch. I'll send him a little photo of Gobi. Oh, nice serve up the tee, but Medvedev rips a forehand winner up the line as TIAFOE was making his way to try and serve and volley. Again, you got to pick the right spot to do the serve and volley. You can't just put it right in his wheelhouse. You got to make him run, you know? Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. 30, it's a love 30 here. TIAFOE is down. Okay. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Suwan, you were asking. My tattoo is my name written in Hindi on my inside left ankle. And the reason I chose that is because one day when I was trying to figure out what tattoo to get, I meditate every morning. And so I meditated and I opened up my eyes and looked down and I was like, oh, it'd be cool to look at my name. which means poet. So, yeah. Medvedev now has a triple break point because is that a double? I think that was a double fault. Tiafoe, uh-oh. So, break point opportunity here, number 12 for Medvedev. He's had 12 of them. Tiafoe has saved 9 of the first 11. Still second serve here. Backhand return, backhand Tiafoe, backhand Medvedev, forehand Tiafoe, inside out, backhand Medvedev, and volley into the open spot by Tiafoe. And then Medvedev, it looked like his forehand was going long, but he put so much of a whip on it that it bounced onto the baseline, and he gets a break to love. Wow, that was a beautiful shot. Milan, you are not late for the party. You are right on time. Anytime there's tennis is a good time. So there you go. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Kathy saying never too late for this party. Suwan saying you're welcome here. Very, very good. FRANCES says Gary Saint Laurent. That was from before when he got the break. Ghost of Girolitis saying you're a meditator, Covey. Yes, I am. It's a part of my daily practice. Helps me kind of separate from this body and remember that maybe there's something else out there. I don't know what, but you know, yeah. Ghost, your Kobe tattoo is safe now. Ghost, you need to get that. I'd love to see Ghost with a Kobe tattoo. Okay, we got M saying, oh my God, Medi. Yep. Okay, so second time now, Medvedev has a chance to serve for the match. Last time he was broken. The crowd started helping Tiafoe out, and didn't last for too long because he got broken back again here. So now here we go. Backhand Medvedev, forehand Tiafoe, forehand Medvedev, backhand Tiafoe, forehand Medvedev, forehand Tiafoe, just wide. 15 love. All right. So Medvedev, good serve. Backhand return goes way long from Tiafoe. So looking a little more stable is Medvedev on this attempt to serve out the match. And it's 30 love. Alex is back in the house from his jail, still complaining like a little baby. Great to have you. And Medvedev with a forehand cross court. Tiafoe can't handle that. And it sets up match point number 4.
Match point.
Serve is good. Backhand return. Medi with a volley and then walks back, but Tiafoe goes inside out forehand. So saves match point number 4. Another one coming up. This is crazy.
Match point.
First serve is just wide. And here comes the second. Serve is good. Forehand return. Tiafoe off the baseline. Medi gets to it, but dumps that into the high part of the net. And it is 5 saved match points now. Another one coming up.
Match point.
There we go. Now, Medi, serve out wide, backhand return, backhand Medvedev, backhand slice Tiafoe, backhand slice Medvedev, forehand Tiafoe, inside out, backhand Medvedev, Tiafoe swinging volley cross court. Medvedev gets to it, and it goes into the net, and he saves 6 match points, folks. 6 Match points have been saved by TIAFOE. Medvedev still has a chance to serve it out in this game. It's just deuce, but what an impressive performance in the latter stages of the second set from TIAFOE. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, here we go. First serve is just long. Second serve coming up 1 hour, 37 minutes into this match. Whew. Second serve is good. Forehand return up the middle. Forehand Medvedev. Backhand TIAFOE. Backhand Medvedev. Forehand TIAFOE. He tried to go for it up the line, but it went wide, and that sets up match point number 7 for Daniil Medvedev. Whew.
Match point.
Gosh, it is getting crazy. First serve is good. Oh, no, it was a let. Oh, gosh. That was close because the TIAFOE return went into the net. I thought it was over for a split second. All right, first serve again coming up. First serve is long. Here comes the second serve. Good. Backhand return. Backhand Medvedev. Drop shot. TIAFOE is a good one, and he saves a 7th match point. Wow. Unbelievable, folks. Totally unbelievable. This is getting crazy. I'm really excited. I'm really grateful that this match has turned out the way it has, because it was just looking like a slugfest one-way direction. All right. Return is good. Now backhand Medi. And it goes into the net, setting up game point for TIAFOE. And he is trying to set up a tiebreak. And TIAFOE has been really good in tiebreaks. I don't know if you recall, but I believe he was 8 out of 8 tiebreak wins at the U.S. Open. I think he set a record for most tiebreaks won in a row in an entire U.S. Open run. That obviously was, 6 months ago. So different times, but still goes to show that his mettle in those moments. And another drop shot from TIAFOE. Medvedev gets to it, but it goes up the middle, and TIAFOE is at the net and volleys it into the open court, and he breaks, and we are going to a tie break, folks. Wow. Unbelievable scenes going on here at Indian Wells.
I'm gonna make a whole song called Francis. I'm bringing it out soon.
Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo. Francis, what you do to me? Yeah, bo, 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 bo.
All right, we're into a rally here. Forehand on the run from TIAFOE. Now Medi gets to the net, and he's got a little dink shot, but it's too high. TIAFOE gets the point. He puts it through Medvedev, who was at the net. Medvedev had an easy dink as TIAFOE, with incredible defense, to start off this tie break. And oh my goodness, the crowd is completely on his side. And if he can take this tie break, we are in for a match, folks. The crowd is standing up on their feet. Crazy defense from TIAFOE there, and Medvedev is going to kick himself if he loses his tie break, because he had just the easiest put away there, and he just let it bounce too high. And again, we were mentioning earlier, the big advantage in this matchup is TIAFOE has better hand skills at the net, but what Medvedev has is an incredible serve, and he just ripped an ace up the tee, quieting the crowd here. And we're level. 5 aces to love for Daniil Medvedev. Serve is good, and cross court is just a little bit long. Max, thanks for the nice words. Saying Covey is trying his absolute best, commentating this match, being rude is unnecessary. Yeah, I mean, I don't like putting people in timeouts. I don't like having little confrontations, but I mean, to call me an idiot because I'm saying it's a forehand or a backhand, some people who are watching the stream don't have visual. So if I can help them say it's a forehand or backhand, I think that's that enriches their experience. So that's, anyways, let's get back to this. It is now 1-2. We're on serve in the tiebreak. TIAFOE first serve is long. By the way, 68 likes. Thank you to everyone who has shown us some love. Please do give us a like if you haven't yet. We really appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. Helps us bring you more and more tennis. Great serve, great return, backhand to backhand. Now it's a backhand slice from TIAFOE, and he tried to go up the line, but he actually curved. It ended up curving wide. It looked for a second like it was going in, but he got so much slice on it. Looked like a curveball in baseball there. So TIAFOE now down 1-3, 1 mini break down in this tie break. Okay. Oh my goodness. The serve was out wide, and TIAFOE came up the middle for the serve and volley, but the passing shot went up the line. He curved it like in from the out wide position, but it was enough out of the way that there was no chance on TIAFOE for TIAFOE on that. So Medvedev 4-1, and he's serving. So he's up 2 mini breaks. First serve is an ace up the tee at the changeover. It's 5-1 Medvedev. All right, you're regular here. It's not your fault. The new guy can't understand Ben and JG humor. Yeah, but I'm also not Ben and JG, and you called me an idiot. I don't know. I don't like that humor. So, you know, I didn't call you anything. So just, you know, just chill, man. Like, why are you even commenting? There's no point. You're not saying anything useful or enlightening, or you're not helping anyone's tennis knowledge. So, you know, do your thing. Thanks, Covey. I'm not watching at the moment or often. No worries, KC. No worries. Gary, this is why we love tennis. I'm saying you ignore him or think you're doing great. Thanks, guys. Okay. Name calling is not humor. Agreed. All right, Medi, second serve here, 5-1. Serve is good. Forehand return, cross court. Medi, cross court forehand, and then TIAFOE. Now TIAFOE steps in and has a backhand, goes up the line, and he gets 1 mini break back. So he will now serve down 2-5. Medvedev, for like the 5th time, is within touching distance of this final, but TIAFOE keeps pulling the rug from out of him. Gary saying, high respect for Daniil. Imagine that every match you ever play is a road game. Yeah, that's definitely something that he has to go through. I mean, here it obviously makes sense, but it's a bummer sometimes when they're in a neutral place, when either player is not in their home country, and most often, and of course, the situation in the world doesn't help as well. So here we go. TIAFOE serve is good. Backhand return Medvedev. Backhand TIAFOE. Backhand Medvedev. Backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev, backhand TIAFOE, forehand Medvedev to the backhand TIAFOE, backhand Medvedev. TIAFOE makes way to the net, volley, and he's got a second volley, and this time it's a drop volley, which Medvedev can't get to. TIAFOE now 3-5, still down a mini break, but gosh, is he keep putting the pressure on whenever Medvedev is within sniffing distance. There you go. All right. Let's see. We got Tennis Twit saying, come on, TIAFOE. Lamberto, some love. Thank you. Your fantastic commentary. There's nothing wrong with how you're calling matches. I think your commentary is some of my favorite on this channel. Thank you, guys. No worries. Yeah, it's fun to do. It's a fun job to do. All right. Serve out wide, very wide. And then Medi with a chop back return. And then Medi had another kind of backhand on the run. This one goes long of the baseline there when TIAFOE was at the net. So Medvedev now is up 5-4, up a mini break, and he's got the match on his racket. So let's see if he can do it. Oh, Jane, thank you so much. $2 donation says, thank you for your excellent play-by-play. You're very welcome. As Daniil, Medvedev goes out wide, and it wasn't an ace, but it's just as good. And it's 6-4, and it is match point number 8.
Match point.
incredibly, match point number 8. And it's an ace out wide. Finally, Daniil Medvedev gets it, gets the last point of the match. He tried 8 different times, and on the 8th time, it worked out. So unbelievable effort from both players. Mostly, it was all Medvedev at the beginning of the match. In the second half of the second set, TIAFOE came alive, saved 3 match points in one game when he was serving at love 40. Then Medvedev was serving for the match, was up 40 love. He saved 3 more there. And then after they got to deuce, Medvedev had another one. And then this time, Daniil Medvedev on match point number 8 takes it. So that was absolutely incredible. Definitely grateful that the match ended better than it started. I was a little worried that it was going to go straight sets with no sort of resistance from TIAFOE, but nicely done there. And funny enough, he looked winded at the beginning, but not so much at the end. So interesting stuff, folks. But in the end, it is our boy Daniil Medvedev, and he takes it. What was the final again? Just to get in there. Final was 7-5, 7-6. All right, folks. So up next, we've got the Sinner and Alcaraz match. That's going to be also on this channel, Game to Love. So definitely stay tuned. Also, I just wanted to once again thank Jane. I had to cut that off real quick, but thank you for the tip. Thank you very much. Thank you for your excellent play-by-play, Covey. No worries, Jane. Always a pleasure to be doing this with you guys. I love it. It's a great time. Nothing more fun than watching tennis for me these days. Sophia saying, please pull it together. This should have been over 30 minutes ago. Okay, let's see here. Yes, Medi, Francis, good sports as always. Let's see, Jane, I've been lurking here. Lurk away. Always great to have you, Jane. I will be your eyes and ears whenever you need to lurk. Tennis Twit saying, shame Francis dug so deep. Yeah, definitely. You did a great job. Better luck next time. Gobi, you beauty. Cheers all, says Jane. Yeah, so I'll run through a couple more comments, then we'll call it here. This is Gary Saint Laurent, GSL, one of the all-stars of all-stars, says one thing you can't deny, TIAFOE never, ever flinches. Very courageous player. Yeah, it was a good one. Very good effort, especially on those huge pressure points. We had Death Rider 54 saying, hi, guys. Wow, Medvedev made hard work of that second set for himself. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Okay, guys, everyone's telling each other. This is hilarious. Peach is saying, Cubby, thanks for the stream. GTL fam. Ghost, you training with thumb coaches in Monte Carlo. KC, thanks, Cubby. Ghost with a $2 tip. Thank you, Cubby. And she who shall not be tattooed. Very nice commentary from Nature Explorer. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, I can't believe the outpouring of love. You guys are too kind. Tennis Twit says, thanks, Covey. You are amazing. Thanks, Covey from Ems. Great stream as always. Hassan Ahmed asking Medvedev to win Wimbledon. Good question. He's allowed there this year. That's good. That's good to know. And I think he'll be in the mix. Not sure if I would pick him to win, but I think he's definitely up there. Peaches with a $5 tip. Thank you very, very much, Peaches. And Peaches, let me know if you'd like a button. I'm here for a couple more minutes before I close this stream. And if you would like a button, you let me know which one. Kathy as well with a tip, $1.99, saying Covey is great. Thank you very much. Really much appreciated. You guys really had a great time calling the Indian Wells matches here. I believe this is probably going to be my last one. I'm not positive, but I'm assuming it will be. So I just want to thank every single person here for being along the whole time. Also want to let you know that we will have Covey's Corner coming up on Monday. Gary saying, wow, glad I decided not to miss that set. Great stuff, Covey. See you Monday, right? Yes, on the corner. There you go. Perfect segue. And Peaches would like the Carlos button, please. I will play that, and then it's time for me to get going. But this is for Peaches. Where's my boy Alcaraz? There you go.
Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. 1, 2, 3, vamos. Vamos, Carlos Alcaraz. Vamos.
All right, folks. So that was for Peaches. Again, thank you very much, Peaches. Appreciate the tip. And to everyone, a flood of them came in at the end. The most I've ever actually got. So thank you guys so much. A couple more here. Kathy saying, well, then thank you. And I'm glad I got to meet Gobi. Yeah, well, next time I'll bring her on the screen. Covey, is this your last stream with GTL? No, it's not my last stream with GTL. I just think it's going to be my last stream of this tournament. I've been covering a whole bunch from the beginning of this tournament. Oops. And KC saying GTL Vamos. So no, definitely not the last one for me. I will be doing this. I really love doing this. So no, I was just, if I sounded like that, my apologies. I was just trying to say that for the Indian Wells tournament, probably going to be hit, as I believe Ben and JG are going to call the next match and the 2 finals. No, I'm not leaving, Max. Sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it was actually my mistake. Sorry if I made anyone think that. My apologies. Peaches saying, I think and hope he meant for Indian Wells. Yes, that is true. Indian Wells. So again, my apologies there. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me. One last check. We had 77 likes. That was a really good number. Great match. Stay tuned for the next stream. Is going to be starting shortly. GTL will have that, Ben and JG. And until then, I'll probably even jump in the chat on that one if I can after taking Gobi for a little walk. But if not, I will see you guys all very soon. And again, catch me on Monday morning for Cubby's Corner. And until then, peace out from Van City.